Beneath the surface of our oceans, a silent tragedy is unfolding. Beautiful, intelligent, and defenseless sea creatures are facing a growing threat, one that we created: plastic, oil, chemicals. The ocean is drowning in our waste. Welcome to Animal Channel Space. If you care about animals and the future of our planet, stay with us. The ocean covers over 70% of our planet. It's home to millions of species, from the tiniest plankton to the largest blue whale. But every year, over 11 million tons of plastic end up in the ocean. By 2050, there could be more plastic than fish. Sea turtles, ancient mariners of our oceans, are among the most vulnerable victims of this crisis. These gentle creatures mistake floating plastic bags for jellyfish. Their favorite meal, the consequences are devastating. Ingesting plastic blocks their digestive system, causing slow, painful deaths. Studies reveal a shocking truth. 1 in 2 sea turtles has plastic inside them right now. Some manage to survive, but many don't. Imagine the agony of these majestic creatures, their bodies filled with indigestible waste, slowly starving despite their best efforts to feed. But the tragedy doesn't end with turtles. Whales, the giants of the sea, are also falling victim to our carelessness. These magnificent beings feed by filtering thousands of liters of water every day, along with their intended prey of krill and small fish. They now swallow countless microplastics, fragments smaller than a grain of rice. The scale of this problem is staggering. Microplastics have been found in 100% of tested whale species. Picture this: creatures larger than buses, choking on particles they can't even see. That's the grim reality they face now. The horror continues when oil spills into these delicate ecosystems. The damage is instant and catastrophic. Sea otters, known for their thick insulating fur, lose their natural protection and freeze in the icy waters. Birds, their feathers coated in thick oil, become too heavy to fly and drown in the very waters that once provided them with food. Fish, unable to extract oxygen from the polluted water, suffocate en masse. In a matter of days, an entire ecosystem, one that took millions of years to evolve, collapses. Coral reefs, often called the rainforests of the sea, are not spared from this onslaught. These vibrant underwater cities are home to an astounding 25% of all marine life. But the combination of pollution and climate change is causing widespread coral bleaching. As the corals die, they take with them the myriad species that depend on them for shelter and sustenance. Thousands of fish, crustaceans, and other marine organisms lose their homes, and ultimately, their lives. The destruction doesn't stop at visible pollution. Fertilizers and chemicals from farms and cities wash into rivers and eventually reach the sea, creating what scientists grimly call dead zones. These are areas so toxic, so devoid of oxygen, that fish and other marine life simply cannot survive. Entire regions of the ocean become lifeless. It's invisible to most of us on land, but deadly to all that dwell beneath the waves. If you think this doesn't affect you, think again. Recent studies have found microplastics in 100% of tested seafood. It's in the fish we eat, the salt we sprinkle on our food, and alarmingly, even in human blood. The ocean's problem has become our problem, infiltrating our bodies in ways we're only beginning to understand. But amidst this dire situation, there is a glimmer of hope. Around the world, people are fighting back against the tide of pollution. Innovative technologies are being developed to clean rivers before plastic waste reaches the sea. Governments are increasingly passing laws to ban single-use plastics, tackling the problem at its source. And you, as you watching right now, can be part of the solution. Every action, no matter how small, matters in this global fight. Reduce your plastic consumption. Support ocean conservation charities. Educate yourself and others about the importance of our oceans. Share this video to raise awareness. Together we can create a wave of change that sweeps across the globe. The ocean has given us so much: life, food, and wonder. It's time we give something back. If this video moved you, if it stirred something in your heart, then act. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Spread the message far and wide. Together, we can protect the sea, its animals, and ultimately, ourselves. This is Animal Channel Space, where nature has a voice. And today, that voice is crying out for help. Will you answer the call? Remember, every piece of plastic you prevent from reaching the ocean could save a sea turtle's life. Every chemical you keep out of the water could preserve a coral reef. Your choices, your actions, ripple out far beyond your immediate surroundings. Think about the majestic whales filtering the water for food, only to fill their stomachs with our discarded waste. Picture the colorful fish, swimming through waters increasingly clouded with pollution. Imagine the seabirds diving for fish, but coming up with mouthfuls of plastic instead. These creatures don't have a voice in our world. They can't protest, they can't vote, they can't change laws, but you can. You can be their voice. You can make choices that protect them. You can demand action from those in power. The ocean, vast as it may seem, is not infinite. Its resources are not endless. Its ability to absorb our waste is not limitless. We've pushed it to the brink, and now we must pull it back. Think of the joy the ocean brings. The thrill of diving into cool waves on a hot day. The wonder of watching dolphins play in the surf. The peace of a sunset over calm waters. Now imagine a world where those experiences are marred by floating trash, where beaches are covered in oil, where the once steaming waters are eerily empty. That's the future we're heading towards if we don't act now. But it doesn't have to be this way. We have the power to change course, to steer towards a future where our oceans are clean, healthy, and full of life. It starts with awareness. Share what you've learned today. Talk to your friends and family about the importance of protecting our oceans. Encourage them to make small changes in their daily lives, refusing single-use plastics, choosing sustainable seafood, supporting ocean-friendly businesses. Get involved in local cleanup efforts. Many communities organize beach or river cleanups. Participate in these events or even organize one yourself. Every piece of trash you remove from the environment is one less threat to marine life. Support organizations working to protect our oceans. Whether through donations or volunteer work, your contribution can make a real difference. These organizations are on the front lines, fighting to preserve marine habitats, rescue injured animals, and push for stronger environmental protections. Educate the next generation. If you have children in your life, teach them about the wonders of the ocean and the importance of protecting it. Foster in them a love and respect for nature that will guide their actions as they grow. Use your voice as a consumer. Choose products that are ocean-friendly. Avoid items that contain microbeds or excessive packaging. Support companies that are committed to sustainability and reducing their environmental impact. Remember, the ocean's health is intimately connected to the health of our entire planet. By protecting the ocean, we're also fighting climate change, preserving biodiversity, and safeguarding our own future. The challenges are great, but so is our capacity for change. Throughout history, humans have faced seemingly insurmountable problems and overcome them through innovation, cooperation, and sheer determination. The crisis facing our oceans is no different. We stand at a crossroads. The choices we make today will determine the future of our oceans, and by extension, our planet. Will we continue down the path of destruction, or will we choose to be the generation that turned the tide? The ocean has been patient with us, absorbing our waste, buffering us from the worst effects of climate change, continuing to provide for us despite our mistreatment. But that patience is running out. The time to act is now. So as you go about your day, remember the sea turtles swimming through plastic-filled waters. It's the whales ingesting microplastics with every mouthful. The coral reefs slowly bleaching into oblivion. Remember that your actions, no matter how small they may seem, have the power to make a difference. This is our planet. These are our oceans. This is our responsibility. Let's rise to the challenge. Let's be the change our oceans desperately need. Thank you for watching, for caring, and for taking action. Together we can turn the tide on ocean pollution and create a brighter, bluer future for all together. We can turn the tide on pollution and create a brighter, cleaner future for our oceans and all the life they support. The time to act is now. Join us in this crucial mission to preserve the blue heart of our planet.